Hey everybody, it's me, TechnoPlays here, and today we are going to review on the LCD monitor. Model number is G277HL by Acer. It's a 27-inch monitor. Look at these puppies. It's really nice. These are 209 a piece, but that's on Black Friday, so the prices may vary. I'll overlay right now the price of this monitor. But it's really not bad for a 27-inch monitor. Or if you say your budget's really not there, you can go for a 24-inch one. There's my previous review. Link for that will be in the description down below. So now, we are going to talk about the materials of this monitor. So you have a plastic bezel all around the edge. I'm not really liking this really thick bezel. You see how there's a lot of wasted space over here? They could make this bezel a lot thinner actually, I would like it. But okay, this price point, it's very hard to get a 27-inch monitor. At the back is all matte, so there's a matte with the Acer logo at the back. So huge Acer logo at the back of this monitor. Then also at the bottom here is you have glossy plastic that we have not removed the taping on it. The stand is made out of metal and plastic outside, and for the bottom it's a metal frame. And then also at the bottom of it you have rubber fitting, which is really good, so the monitors won't vibrate or scratch the table, which is really nice of them. It's all matte, so you won't get any glaring in the background. I find that the build quality on this monitor isn't there. I'm just gonna show you a few things. Number one, the monitor itself and the frame, it's very weird. You can see I can push the monitor in. Like, it's legit being pushed by my hand. The wobble on this monitor isn't too nice. I'm using very little force in the monitor, so they're like moving a lot. So yeah, there's a few things you might want to take note. And the buttons are really mushy too. You have a 1080p display with 4 milliseconds response times. But one thing to note, your power supply brick is outside of the monitor. You have to mount that somewhere, which is something a bit sad about it, but it's very thin. This monitor is very thin. For inputs, you have DVI, VGA, and HDMI cable. It also has a built-in speaker, which is different from my Dell monitor that I reviewed in the past. So you can play music from that, but we haven't quite figured out how to work that yet. So take note, grain of salt. I'll overlay some text if I find out that it really does work, then I'll tell you guys. The display supports 16.7 million colors. When you turn on the display, it's taking 26 watts on the wall. On sleeping mode, it takes 0.5 watts, 0.45 watts, 0.45 watts, yeah. In off mode, it consumes 0.4 watts. So you might want to hit the main switch for the monitor to turn it off. Display system is TFT color LCD, which is an LCD display. Now we're just taking a look at what we got in the box. In the box, you get an instructional manual over here. You get the big ass box that contains the monitors, and then you get AC power cable and the AC power brick, and you also get one optional cable. And it also comes with HDMI and VGA cables for your info. Alright, so for usability wise, I don't really like how this menu is stated, because it's all like little bumps below the monitor, which is not nice. And it doesn't actually state, like, I wish they would have a fine print or something, at least some sort of indication like what did these buttons do over here. Then if you say you don't have the monitor connected to any source at all, right? The buttons below do nothing except the power button. And the power button itself emits a blue LED glow. So I would like to see like maybe some change. You could like change some settings when you have no input signal, because it's really frustrating that like if you want to check the display or you want to calibrate something else and then you have no input signal, you can't change any of those settings, which is really annoying. But when you have an input signal, you have the menu over here, which is really the buttons are so very mushy, so it's really hard to press. There you go, you have this random E thing they were saying by Acer, empowering technology, yo. And then you have a whole bunch of user interfaces over here. You can change a whole bunch of things. I just exited. This, so you have your auto calibration. This will find out which input is active, then you will select that one. Or you can do manual input over here at this random bump over there. Then you have your manual one. It's very strange to find a button, but it's over here. Then you can do your all your different settings in a traditional monitor you'll find. Oh shit. And yeah, that's the power button. Because I pressed it accidentally, there's just no indication of which is the power button. All of them are just bumps, which is really annoying. So please, Acer, if you're watching this somehow, please fix that buttons. They're really annoying. At least have like a discrete power button or something. That'll be really nice. And then if you say if Acer want to go a bit more crazy, have RGB on the button. That'll be cool. But I don't think this can happen. Oh shit. Oh! What? There's a mounting bracket. I threw your mounting bracket away, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to be stuck there for a while.
Okay, there's only screws, right?
I think it just slides on. Okay, push down. Shit. Do you think we should have seen the instruction manual? Down. Alright, there it is.
Okay, that's scary.
But look at this. This is very weird. Look at how wonky this is.
Maybe the table, man.
No, this thing itself, isn't it?
We haven't tightened the below.
Oh, we need. Oh shit. Oh, that's why. So it is a toolless setup for this monitor, which is really nice. But that's common between a lot of monitors, which is decent.
Yep.
Toolless setup, and now we just push it in. And boom.
Oh, it's facing me.
And now it's face the viewers. So yeah, that's how long it takes. Less than 5 minutes for 2 idiots to set it up. So I'm sure you guys can set up in just a short amount of time as well, because we are both